It is a tough time currently in Washington State for school districts. It is the paramount duty of the state to fully fund education. Year after year, as inflation continues to impact Washington State, the overall state's budget that goes towards education continues to decline. In 2019, the state's budget was around 52% towards education. In 2024, that dropped to 43%. In Washington State, there's currently 3 school districts that are in binding condition. Many schools are also closing the actual school buildings, and there's also many layoffs that are happening throughout the Washington State educational system. In 2019, the Washington State Supreme Court ruled that the state was not properly funding education. This is also known as the McCleary decision. As one of the solutions of this ruling, OSPI, Office of the State Superintendent of Public Instruction, determined that they would allow districts to create their own salary schedules to pay staff. Meanwhile, OSPI would also decide how much they would fund for those same staff. Ultimately, that caused competition between schools in the state, significantly increasing wages. The increase to wages due to this competition far exceeds the revenue increases from the state. On average, a certificated teacher makes $95,000, and the district is given $79,000 for that teacher. Since wages are competitively determined based upon the surrounding district rates, there's a balance between competitive wages versus what you're funded for by the state. Meanwhile, OSPI would also determine how much they would fund those staff for. This ultimately caused a conflict between what a school district can afford versus what we are trying to competitively pay teachers.